What's up guys, Andre here, and today I wanted to give you a quick tip on how to prevent multiple form submissions in your web application. Now I'm going to be using Laravel here, but this really applies to any web app that's primarily backend driven. It's a minor detail that doesn't really happen unless you're trying to make it happen, but I feel like if you pay attention to the minor details, your users will really appreciate it. Now, let's illustrate the problem here. Here we have a fresh installation of Laravel with the basic authentication that comes with it. Now, if we go to register, a normal person will fill out the form and press the register button once, and that should work, like it does here. However, the problem occurs when you double click really fast, or if you press enter really fast twice, and Laravel thinks that you submitted the form twice, and a token mismatch exception will happen. Let's see if we can get that to happen here. There you go. I double-clicked really quickly, and a token mismatch exception happened because Laravel thinks you've submitted the form twice. Obviously, that's bad. It's bad UX. You don't want an error popping up. So the fix is actually really quite simple. We're just going to use some JavaScript to disable the button on form submit, and then that should prevent the user from clicking the button twice and submitting the form twice. So let's see how we would do that. Let's just go into my Sublime here, and I'm going to make a CSS file and a JavaScript file that I can work with. So let's name it submit.css, and let's name it submit.js. Let's go into the layout file, which is in here, app, and we're going to just add those so we can use them. Okay, this is submit.css, and JavaScript is down here. Let's go submit.js. Alright, now let's open the login view. And here's the form that's submitting, and here is the button that submits it. Ideally, we'd like this to happen on every form, but let's just put a class on it. Let's name it form prevent multiple submits. We also need to add a class on the button so we can target it. Let's name it, here, button prevent multiple submits. Alright, now let's go to our JavaScript file. Let's just wrap it in an invoking function, and now we can just target the form. So form prevent multiple submits, and on the submit event, make sure it's on the submit event because you can actually click it or you can press enter and the problem will occur. So make sure it's on the submit event. Okay, so all we're going to do here is we're just going to disable the button. So let's get that button. So it's button prevent multiple submits. Maybe I should have picked shorter names, but oh well. And we're just going to disable it. Disabled, true. Okay, that should do the trick. Now, if that worked, let's refresh the page. Then it's going to happen really quickly, but you'll see that the login button is going to be disabled. So here we go. There you go. You can see, if you watch closely, that the login button was disabled. Therefore, the user cannot press return twice, and the form is not going to submit twice. So I actually like to take it one step further, and I like to add a loading indicator, like a spinner, just to give it some nice UX to indicate to the user that something is happening. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to be using Font Awesome for this. So let's pull that in real quick. Let's just open this layout file, and let's just add font awesome up here somewhere. Okay. And let's just see how it looks with the spinner. We're going to add a class here called, let's just name it spinner. Spinner. So the class is FA spinner, and FA spin will actually give it an animation that rotates it indefinitely. So this is how it would look. Let's log out of here, log in, and that's how the spinner would look after we disable it. So that looks good. So what we have to do now is, in our CSS, let's just get the spinner dot spinner, and we won't display it initially. Display none. Okay. And in our JavaScript, we are going to show it. So let's get the dot spinner dot show. That should do the trick. So if you refresh, that should be gone. Okay. Let's log in again. Again, this is going to happen really quick, so just take note. And there you go. You see the spinner right there. So that's awesome. And like I said, if we want this to happen on the register, right now it's still not fixed on the register page. Let me just show you. Let's make another user. blah.com, password. There's a token mismatch exception because I pressed enter twice real quick. So in order to fix that, all we have to do is go to the register view and just add the class names that we used here before. So it was form prevent multiple submits. And the button, where's the button? It's down here. Button prevent multiple submits. And we also have to add that spinner. Let's just copy it. Yeah, let's add this. And that should do it. Right here. And let's give this a refresh. And another, let's make another user. Another one. Another at another.com. Password. Now you should see the spinner show. There you go. So yeah, so that's just a quick tip to enhance the UX of your web application to make sure forms are not submitted twice. I hope you can use it in your applications, and I hope you learned something. Thanks guys. Bye.